Oh no, not the server!
Ladies. Alright, so let's talk about Uranus.
There's a reason beef stroganoff is not my main dish. Ass trolls tried to sign me up for fucking Scientology bullshit. It's a cult. That's so much grease.
Welcome back to another exciting installment of The Greasy Middle Finger. You guys, we need to talk about Nova's watermarks. Just in case if you haven't heard, Nova started putting watermarks on his TikToks to stop other creators from using his videos in their content. So today, we are going to make an entire video all about it. So Mr. Greasy and I were talking about the watermarks the other night, right? And we thought he could be doing this for attention and publicity. We thought it could be a possibility that like he's trolling and he's not really serious about the watermarks. It's like a whole scheme to get views, but I think that's giving Agent Moobs too much credit. What I think is that he really thinks that putting a watermark on his content will actually stop people from using his videos. And today, all the videos we watch will have the watermark. So I guess we will see if the watermarks will protect those videos from me using them, because I have a feeling they won't. Now, I haven't watched these TikToks yet. I just know from Mr. Greasy and my viewers that this is what he's doing. And I had to make an impromptu video about this. So let's not waste any more time. I want to see them watermarks. And I think the best place to start is the first video that he has with the watermark. So here we go. Most of these he's not going to talk about the watermark in the videos. They're just going to be his regular dumb content. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that with this video, because I want to talk about the watermark, right? That's all we care about. We don't care about, today is not about Dr. Pepper beef jerky. So maybe I'll just put highlights or whatever. Here's the watermark, exclusive property of the Novine universe on TikTok. Okay, caption says, is this food product even necessary? Just like, is the watermark even necessary? Because, you know, Nova doesn't need a watermark on his TikTok videos or on any of his videos that he does. It's so obvious that it's his video. He's in it. Like, I don't know, duh. People usually put watermarks on their shit that their faces aren't in or their voices aren't in. Like, for example, an anime edit.
Ya boy! Placed in an actual AMV competition. What?
And even in those cases, that anime doesn't belong to them anyway, so I don't know what's the point of that either. But you know what I mean? That's usually when people put a watermark, when it's something they've edited or compiled that doesn't give them credit like their face or their voice, so that the watermark gives them credit. You know what I mean? So to answer the question, no, the watermark isn't necessary, just like Dr. Pepper beef jerky. Not necessary. I haven't seen this one. This one's... Gosh. I have no words. Here we go. I can't believe bro started to watermark his TikToks. People are stealing my content. If Nova is referring to people who just straight up take his videos and do not change anything about it at all, no editing whatsoever, just the full video on their TikToks, yeah, I would call that stealing. But then again, his face is on there, like his whole body. Like, we know it's Nova. Like, no one isn't gonna think that's really stealing. You know what I mean? And also, these people who do that type of thing, they aren't making money off of it, probably 99.9% of the time. So I don't know. You also really can't call it stealing if you aren't really gaining monetarily off of it, I would say. I mean, maybe they are. That's probably wrong. But like, Nova, if we want to talk about stealing, Nova steals content all the time. When Nova opens his Pokemon cards, the first thing he does is just steal that jingle from another creator that opens Pokemon cards.
I paid $1,000 for this box of Pokemon cards, so let's pick up 2 packs and play.
Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
Let's play. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Should I open it, or should I keep it sealed? Should I open it, or should I keep it sealed? Should I open it, or should I keep it sealed? Should I open it, or should I keep it sealed?
Nova here is not changing the jingle in any way. It's just a straight ripoff. So Nova, I think it's rich that you're talking about stealing. A lot of stuff you do is straight up ripping off. But I don't want to hear it. That watermark is just another thing for people to make fun of and won't protect you from clip channels. Absolutely. Nova, why is there a watermark? Nova says, because people are re-uploading my content without credit. Honestly, clock that T, Nova. Trust me, they know who you are. I think people know who made the content. Nova, you look unfortunately unique. Nova, when people save TikToks and re-upload, your user is already on them. Ooh. You can crop that out since it's just in the corner. Yeah, see? Just crop it here. And I've watched a little bit of Smokey's video on this subject. I think he cropped it, so like it's barely like this part is showing. And it's really sad because one of my favorite videos to watch is Smokey MCC's videos on Nova, and I can't watch them anymore, or at least not in their entirety, because I'm gonna get spoiled on what's happening with Nova, and we can't have that. The things I do for love. Exclusive property, ooh, how fancy. LMAO, watermarking on TikTok is insane work. Yeah, it is. It is insane. Nova, your channel isn't like a TV show or something. You're just some dude on the internet posting publicly. People can pretty much do almost whatever they want with that. Nova's watermark arc. Yes. Okay, so people say, including me, that Nova is the modern day Christian. And so someday, inevitably, when Gino Samuel, or a Gino Samuel-like personality, makes a Nova Online documentary in 20 years that's like 40 parts, this watermark arc will make the documentary because it is notably dumb and comical. And when we watch it in the future, a few decades from now, we will all go, oh yeah, I remember the watermarks. He did that for like a week or two. That shit was hilarious. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be like, so. All right, I'm ready to see more watermarks. Let's go.
Been a moment since I've had pita pit. Let's try it out.
I wonder if all the videos we see today will be food. I bet you they will be. And here we go, exclusive property of the Novine universe on TikTok. And you know what? We are not going to cut out the watermarks here today because we need people to see how stupid this is. Like, this is dumb. Caption says, Pita Pit is beyond goated. The watermark is frying me. Watermark arrow, ooh. I don't get what's funny about the watermark, haha. A lot of creators do this. I do this because people have been re-uploading my content without consent lately. They don't need your consent, dude. You post this to the world. That takes away your consent for someone to do what they will with it. And I think he is serious in these comments defending the watermark. So I think that it's more proof that he's not trolling to get attention from this. I'm stealing this video. I'm stealing this. It scares me when bro cuts the vid, cause I don't know what I'm gonna see next. And I think that's an excellent point. Anyone here wanna bet how long it takes him to stop the watermarks after Smokey and Kiwi make fun of it? My favorite creamy food reviewer. A quesadilla. I am going to re-upload this.
There is one.
Okay, we definitely know this is made long ago. This was the summer. Look at that grass. We've got the shoulder length locks.
Wow, I look so sexy with my black hair.
And at this time, it was consistently like a 9 on the grease scale. I do think Nova has lost some weight, you know what I mean? But it could be just the hair. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think he's lost some weight? He claims he has. I think he has. Caption doesn't talk about the watermarks, so let's see if the comments do. Son, you don't need a watermark. This one's great. Here, hold on. Man, I should have used that for Thanksgiving. What a missed opportunity. Drat! No one is stealing your content. People are. I'm stealing it for my own goon cave. I am though, probably trying to prevent people like Kiwi from using clips even though it's fair use. Okay, this is a great point. Okay, so as we are about to watch, in my intro, I have the fair use disclaimer, and we're gonna watch that, hold on. Okay, so it says, under the title, whatever, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So basically what this is saying, like if, you know, there's clips out there, there is allowance for people and organizations to take clips that are made by other people and use them in their own content for purposes such as criticism. This is what we do. Comment. This is also what we do. News reporting. Teaching. Yeah. We gotta spread the word that Agent Moobs is a chome, allegedly. And of course, there are limitations to this. You obviously just can't rip off like a whole movie or something. You know what I mean? You have to transform. It's called transformative content, where you can go through someone's videos like Nova's or some other cow on YouTube, like that has a YouTube channel like Amberlyn Reed or something, for example, and just go through their videos one by one and transform it by making compilations or giving their opinions and criticisms about what's going on in the videos. You are legally allowed to do so. It's just this whole thing. I don't think Nova understands that. But I mean, Nova could be talking about like people just straight up taking his videos without doing anything to them. And yeah, I mean, that's stealing, but I mean, come on. We already talked about that. The 5-foot-tall grass really puts this all together. I'm stealing this video. You don't need the watermark, bro. This is exclusively my property now. Let's keep this going. Exclusive property of the Novine universe on TikTok. Is Peace Tea better than Arizona? Let's find out on Christmas. What? So this video was all about Peace Tea. And it's like, dude, the content that he's protecting under a watermark is just this, like Peace Tea reviews or Pokemon card pack openings, which he stole the jingle from anyway. He's stealing that. So this is all very ridiculous. Let's keep going. Here we go. Exclusive property of the Novine universe on TikTok. Caption says, I'm so fucking sick of people stealing my videos. No, Nova, this is my property. Nova, they will keep using your content to talk about you, and there is nothing you can do about it. You know, that is true. Unless there are two options here. Option A, delete everything, get off the internet. He will never do that because he loves being on the internet. He loves the attention. It may not look like it, but he's actually very much enjoying people poking at him about the watermarks because he's getting some form of attention. And that's all it's ever been about. It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative attention. He just wants it. Option B would be to put everything behind a paywall, like on a OF type platform. And he would never do that because he's not going to get the attention he wants on there. He won't do that. More slop. Let's go. This one's a little bit bigger. Caption says, can I sue someone for making money off my videos? And the answer is no, you cannot. Unless they are doing something that violates the Fair Use Act, which would just be a straight ripoff. Why does the watermark keep getting bigger? It's just like Nova. Just keeps getting bigger. That watermark ain't stopping people from putting up your videos and talking about it. And no, by terms of free use law, you can't sue them. By TOS, you practically can't unless it's a copyrighted entity. Right. He's got to be like he thinks he's Warner Brothers or something. You know what I mean? And like Nova thinks he's the first person in history that people have made channels dedicated toward him that pretty much exclusively use his videos for their content. And no, if you look at cows like Amberlyn Reed, she's got hundreds, maybe thousands of channels dedicated toward covering her, and there's nothing she can do about it. She doesn't like it and she doesn't want them. She tries to get them taken. You can't get them taken down. It's not against the rules. It's not against the law. They're not breaking any laws unless they're just, you know, straight up taking her videos on YouTube. But that's YouTube. That's different. She makes money off of those. That's a little bit different from just TikTok. It's like, get out of here, man. No, Nova, you can't sue them. BRB, I'm stealing this vid right now. Onward we go. Oh my gosh, look at this one. This goofy this full screen watermark is so goofy Cute little bubble letters and the cute little stars. You can barely see them. And I think, no, this only hurts your content. Because this looks dumb. This looks dumb. And Nova truly believes that the watermarks will completely deter people from reusing his videos. But the opposite has happened in all actuality. Many channels, including me, are covering it, and what makes it deliciously ironic, at least for me, in my case, is that I wasn't planning on covering this set of videos until like January, because if you're new to my channel, what we normally do is we go through all of Nova's videos one by one together and make comments and critiques, which is allowed by fair use, by the way. Anyway, what's ironic about it is I went out of my way and out of my order to talk about these watermarks. So these watermarks are doing the complete opposite of what he wants. Noah likes to say, he's a Christorian. He knows everything about Christian. He would never fall for that type of stuff.
I have a PhD in Christery. Call me Dr. Nova.
And it's like, dude, this feels very, this'll own the trolls when it just feeds them. You know what I mean?
Down with those slanderous trolls. I give them no more food to feed off of. You're scaring nobody, misters.
Caption says, crazy how I had to get to this point so my vids don't get stolen. Nova, don't listen to the haters. We need more watermarks. This watermark is a bit excessive, Nova. People are covering up my watermark and making money off my stolen videos. I had to do something. That's not gonna stop it, bud. They will still post it, Nova. Nova, you're starting to sound like Tofia. And like, how did he even get the idea for this watermark? Because who is this it got me thinking, who is this watermark even for? People have been re-uploading his videos to TikTok, YouTube, you name it. Making videos on him like Kiwi Smokey and myself do, Chin Universe, all those types of things. People have been covering him for years, dude. And he hasn't cried about it until now. So who are the watermarks for, huh? Did he get the idea? Did he steal the idea from someone like Tofia? Because you know Toph is like wanting to sue people.
I want you to continue because you will get sued. I'm not gonna stop. The agency that you got me kicked out from only helped me for a defamation case. So keep going, okay? Because you calling me a with no proof. None.
We all know Tofia and Nova are destined to be. And they watch each other and they pine. So he probably got this from Toph. I understand that, King, but there's more watermark than video. That's why I made it as transparent as possible. Yeah, you did a real good job. We can barely see ya. Dude, the video is unwatchable now and people will still steal them. Just give up. Nova, I'm sorry, but they're just going to take the video and make fun of you more for doing this. There's nothing to go around it. Why is the caption in Dutch? Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. Exclusive Indidom van the Novine Universe op TikTok. I don't know if that's a Dutch accent. Who knows? And yeah, it's like Nova's trying to pretend like he's fluent in Dutch. He put that in Google Translate. Please stop. I edited out the watermarks with AI. Yeah, and I bet you can. Guys, look. It's the Uranus. Oh my god. We finally made it. Okay, see guys, there's no watermark here. You can't even tell it's mine. Wait, that gives me a good idea. I'm gonna start putting watermarks on my content too. And that way, people will just ignore me and they won't post my content anywhere else. So guys, don't repost these videos or clips. I don't want my videos to reach larger audiences, please. Don't steal my content. That's a good one. It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where they draw a circle in the sand and it will stop the sea bear from attacking. Nova's watermarks are like the circle and the people using his videos are a sea bear.
Hey, it worked.
Nova, we get it. Nova, you need more watermarks. The watermark is so cute, actually. Wait, who made this video? I can almost see you. What are we doing? More watermarks. More. Belgium weeb. Yeah, that's a strange one. Bruh, I have literally no clue who made this video. More watermarks! Papa, me want more watermarks. The Google Translate Dutch is so embarrassing. Don't bring Dutch into this.
We just need
watermarks. Nova, the watermarks are assaulting my eyes and I can't watch this. All right, more watermarks. That's what the people want. Oh my gosh, it's even worse now. Nova, we can't see you. And then there's still this one here. Like this wasn't enough. And then he's got a green screen. I don't know.
In a fairly recent video, I tried peach tea. And a lot of you in the comments begged me to try.
It's honestly so funny to me that he's not addressing it in the videos. Like, it's literally the biggest elephant in the room move that you could pull. And it's just like, so all of you know, I recently tried out a PT. Like, dude, why would anyone care about that when, like, this gigantic eyesore that we can't even see you through is blaring into our eye sockets? Like, get out of here, man. Captions about the cameo, not about the watermark, so who cares? Not enough watermarks, add more. And you know what? Why does he care? Why does he care that people are sharing his videos? The more that eyes are on Nova, the more that people share his videos and his content, the more popular he will be. And that's what he wants. That's the goal. He doesn't care how he gets that way. He should want people to take his content and spread it. And he's in this video anyway. We know where it came from, even though you can't even see him anymore. It's so dumb. This is so dumb, you guys. The way this isn't some parody account is killing me. Buh. Nova, I really don't think there's enough watermark. It just seems too easy to steal this. I'm worried. Maybe you should add some more watermarks just to protect your content. Guys, do you think the next one will have even more watermarks? I don't know how you could do more than this. You'd find a way. Bruh, I can't see. The videos are barely watchable at this point. Like, okay, so what if you're actually wanting to know what he's talking about? It's so hard to focus on him and his words with the watermark. Like what? Obviously. Nova, good thing you put all the watermarks there, or else I would be able to see what's going on. You should add a watermark so people don't steal your vids. Or watermarks. There is too much going on visually. My eyes can't even focus on one thing. Who posted this? Who's the original? I can't tell. Another brilliant idea by Nova. Truly revolutionary. And with that statement, I think that's a good place to end it, because I think this is the last video. Yeah, there it is. I really don't know who these watermarks are for. Nova isn't giving specifics on what is being stolen, by who, and being uploaded to where. So all we can do is speculate. If all this hubbub is about his TikToks, then I don't think there is anything he can do about it except whine and put intrusive watermarks on his TikToks. But then that gives us another layer of the TikToks to talk about. However, there would be validity in Nova getting territorial about his content if people were to take his YouTube videos from start to finish without any editing done to them and put them on their own YouTube channels and have those videos monetized. Now that would be stealing in the eyes of YouTube, and Nova could have something done about that, but a watermark put on anything isn't going to do anything except make people laugh. So I hope you had a good laugh watching this video, because I sure did. So how about we move on to the pets? Our first pet is Meredith. The proud pet parent Koa had this to say about Meredith. She's probably 4 to 5 years old and is the most hyper and energetic dog they've ever seen. But Koa loves Meredith more than anything and is their little baby. Her favorite activities include biting Koa's hands and making the backyard look like a World War I battlefield with all those holes she digs. I love Meredith's eyes, and she looks like a sweetheart. Our next dog is Skylar, and their owner is Wolf Noel 467 here on YouTube. Just look at those spots. I think that tail is so cute with the end in spots. What a proper doggo indeed. That's all I have for you today. Keep it real. I'm out.